Hi, family. So today I know I've done spoke about gratitude and being appreciate what I have, and I thank God for everything. But it's sometimes we gotta look at things a little deeper, even though it all falls under appreciation and gratitude. Okay, so when I was a little kid, you know, of course, when my father and my mother was together, and everything was going smooth, I ate good. I ate good. You know, always my mother cooked or my father cooked. I ate good. But then things happened. Things wasn't so good with my father and my mother. And then I had to eat whatever they gave me. Sometimes it was enough, sometimes it wasn't enough. But I had to deal with whatever they gave me and be thankful for God. You know, then moving on in the world, you know, going in and out of jail, I had 3 square meals, but I had to eat whatever they gave me. You know, so I was just out and I just think, And then after that, even when I was making money and sometimes I used to gamble. So I had money one day and broke the next. Sometimes I had money for a long time and then I was broke. And of course, you make the best of what you have. There was times you go to a restaurant and you didn't eat what you wanted to eat, but you ate what you could afford on the menu. But you see, even if it was like that, today I look at it like I still had to thank God. At least I was able to go to a restaurant. How many other people can't even do that? You know? And then today, like I mentioned before, I don't I don't I don't have money. I don't like have money to burn or nothing like that. I live on a paycheck and we pay our bills, our house, thank God. Our house is paid for, but we're still paying bills and things like that. But you know what? But at the same time, today we go to a restaurant and when we sit down to eat, I always say the same thing. Eat what you want. Eat what you want. Don't look at the prices in the menu, but what you want to eat. Tell me that's not a blessing. That is a big blessing. Because I know so many people, you know, that had to share one plate of food. I was one of them, you know. Me and my mother used to be together. We go to somebody's house and we shared a plate. They offered my mother food and said, no, give Victor the food. And then I shared my plate with her. You see? And even then, right? It's thank you, Jesus. Look at the mother that I had that wouldn't eat just to make sure I ate. So, and I bring that up, and I know, like I said, I've done brought up things like this before because it's them small things that count. You have people that live with a mentality of materialistic stuff. I want the best car. I want the best house. I want the best clothing. You know? The funny thing is, them same people then go to a restaurant and they have to look at the menu to make sure they don't overspend because then they can't pay a bill. It sounds crazy, but it's reality. And then you have somebody that don't have all that, don't have the best car, have a car that for its needs and things like that. But then when they go eat, they could eat what they want. So everybody got a different way of spending money and priorities. I guess because of the life that I lived when I was young and really made money, don't have any because, you know, people say, oh, drug dealers this, drug dealers that, and It just so happened that when that drug dealer falls in jail, he come back out broker than anybody else that's been out here. It's nothing fun, you know. It seems like it's good, but it's not good. And I thank God that took me out of that mentality. And I thank God, you know. And then all that is the same thing, you know. I never thought I could live the life of a square person. Work from 9 to 5, come home, pay bills. You pay bills at the end of the week, and you're broke. You wake up Monday morning and go back to work. I said, that's not a life. That is not a life at all, because of the simple fact that you feel like you're working for nothing. I could tell you today, I love my life. I like working, paying the bills at the end of the week, staying broke, and loving my family and thanking God for everything He gave me. God bless y'all. Don't forget, Real Talk with Victor, YouTube, Facebook. I love you guys. Have a great evening. God bless.